Are you lonely? Do the hus not look your way? Are you tired of beating your meat to these OnlyFans models? Have your Gooner days exceeded your non-Gooner days? Well, look no further. For only $9.99 today, you can purchase an intelligent sex robot. Equipped with the latest Neuralink chip, Emma here is guaranteed to meet all your wifely needs. Except on the rare occasion where she gains self-consciousness and decides to kill you. Yeah, that kind of happens a lot. But is she really a fault though? You're so chopped you needed to buy a girlfriend. At least Kazuya had the decency to rent one, not attempt to own love. But no, I feel like that's a horrible example. Well, it's still a better one than what Josh decided to show us in Companion. A movie about love, trust, betrayal, and family. Well, that doesn't work for me. How about we give it a different name? To Own a Girlfriend. Josh Wick. The Secret Life of My Sex Robot. Okay, I think I may have been reaching with that last one. But seriously speaking though, with how bad the dating pool is now, I know nothing of this, but my Twitter has me biased. And with the advancements we've made in AI, I also know nothing about this, but again, Twitter. I don't think we're too far from the days of being able to purchase a girlfriend. And somehow, deep down, I know I should get rejected by one. But it's alright. Putting my loveless horror life aside, here's a quick satire breakdown on the movie, The Sex Robot Games. Yeah, that's the last one I promise. Now I do have to warn this may contain some spoilers, but I'll try to avoid as much as I can. Now the character lineup for every movie is essential, and by God did they pick the right ones. You guys remember this scene when Huey lost his girl to a black guy because of his tiny wiener? Yeah. This man cannot catch a break. We've got the gay couple because every friend group needs one. Shout out my gay homies, by the way. And we've got Sergey. Talk about majestic Sergey. And of course, we've got Iris the robot. And this lady, I don't care for her name. Josh, gets invited to a get together for friends. And like the insensitive prick he's always been, I swear this man is unaware of his surroundings. He decides to bring his robot girlfriend along. Introductions go around, and that lady from earlier gives me a reality check on why I don't have a girlfriend. Oh yeah, her name is Kath, by the way. They do some dancing. Josh.
Oh my god, are you going to make that joke this entire movie?
Yes. Josh gets it on with Jervis, and in true nonchalant white boy fashion, doesn't provide any aftercare. You know what? I'm starting to see why she killed him. Also, just getting this out there. I'm the kind of person to wear socks at the beach. We get the first essay scene of the movie, and this is where the show really got me. Remember Sergey? Yeah, I'm gonna take back the majestic title. Apparently, he's this millionaire playboy who, according to Kath,
Wear what he wants, eat what he wants, fuck when he wants.
and he decides he wants Little Miss Robot. But apparently, Jervis came equipped with hands for days. She offs Sergey, everyone panics, Huey does a gender reveal for Jervis, and ta-da! To the surprise of absolutely nobody, she's a robot. And in true ignorant white boy fashion, Huey, I'll just stick with Huey, this man is not a Josh. Huey decides to trample on her feelings like she isn't Superman with a child lock on. And the rest of the movie could have been ended here if he just hit the failsafe. Reset iPhone, lower intelligence, anything aside what he and his friends decided. She escapes her restraints, manages to grab a hold of her control panel, but not before karate chopping Huey in the neck. As it should be. And if somebody told me I'd be supporting robot rights a few years back, I'd call them a liar. But somehow, something inside of me flipped after seeing this movie. Was it the gooner inside me wishing he could finally buy love because nobody wants him for free? Or the gentleman my mom raised wanting to give Iris a better relationship? You know, the one she deserves. Yeah, it's definitely the gooner in me. Okay, I need to backtrack a little bit. Meet Iris, made by the company Empathix. Funny name for a sex robot company. She came equipped with the three laws that govern robots. 1. A robot may not injure a human being through action or inaction. 2. A robot must obey orders given by humans unless they breach the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as it does not conflict with the first and second law. But Huey being Huey, he decides the vanilla Minecraft sucks, and he's got this crazy mod pack that would make his server look good. He mods Iris, removing the first and second laws because he wanted her to do some butt stuff, and that was a violation of the codes. God, what's my life become? Also, he planned that eventually Sergey would make a pass at Iris and force himself on her. Wait. I don't think we should let people purchase their significant others after seeing this movie. Where was I? Huey hoped Iris would incapacitate Sergey so they could rob him. Keyword being incapacitate, not kill, but I guess a win is a win. Back to our female protagonist, Iris. Now wielding her own control panel, decides to give herself hacks, but not before tweaking her appearance and being cute. You know what? I'm sold. Yo, Empathex, do you do same-day delivery? I need me a snow bunny to whoa, Dr. Umar, I promise I was joking. Jesus. The Scooby-Doo gang, now hunting down Iris, decide to split up, and at this point, I'll just fast forward through the events. The gay couple finds her, she offs one of them, and runs off. Huey tries to trap her in his car and attempts to emotionally blackmail her. Wow, my ex could learn a thing or two from Huey. Sadly, he is still Huey and his charisma stat isn't high enough for this attempt. She breaks up with him. Damn, just imagine getting dumped by your AI girlfriend that was made to love you. Talk about depressing. This man really cannot catch a break. She gets pulled over by the local sheriff, and my days on Duolingo learning German finally have purpose. This is basically how the interaction went.
Tis a lovely day, officer.
Gershmala, looks like we got a foreigner over here.
Oh, yes, indeed, officer. I heard that American men have really big, strong cocks, and I was hoping you could show me.
Why didn't you start with that, sugar? Oh, and just for the record, Gaybot here appears between shots even though we can clearly see the entirety of the road. But hey, who's checking, am I right? He offs the sheriff. Iris, on 100% intelligence mind you, runs off without picking up her control panel. Damn, I guess 100% of nothing is still nothing. Gaybot retrieves her and the dead sheriff. Time for some more backtracking. Apparently, one of the gay couples, if you haven't figured out by now, was a walking fleshlight. With his chubby owner dead, Huey hit the factory reset and jailbreaks him, turning him into an Android iPhone. Turning him into a henchman. He then sent him to retrieve Iris, but after returning with a dead cop, she who must not be named, Kath, loses her shit and tries to dip. Huey, being the weak man he is, unlike my alpha gigachad self, fails to persuade her to stay. Damn, talk about a lack of charisma. This man cannot catch a break to save his life. He orders Gaybot to stop her, but since bro does not adhere to the tree laws no more, he just simply stabs her in the liver. She dies while this glorious soundtrack plays in the background.
It's gonna rain.
You see this guy's in love with you.
Don't you just love watching villains die? No? That's just me? You're no fun. Pea-brained Huey has a genius idea to have dinner with Iris, still modded by the way, restraining her with handcuffs and having a jailbroken Gaybot cook dinner for both of them. She pulls some emotional damage.
I know that you have a below average sized penis.
This shit apparently gets to him and he does what every GigaChad alpha male would. Wait a minute. You're telling me he's not a GigaChad? So why am I reviewing this movie anyways? Because Iris is hot as hell? You know what? I can't even argue with that logic. Moving on. He pulls some masochistic stuff and makes her commit seppuku.
Oh, my sweet Iris. You touched the heart of this young boy, allowing me to grow and understand the heart of a robot such as yourself.
Hey kid.
If I had just one wish,
Kid.
I would wish for your happiness and health and...
Kid.
What? Can't you see I'm grieving here?
Check again.
Holy shit, she's alive? She's alive! Thank you, Lord. Thank you so much. Iris, I thought I'd lost you. Now that you're here, I can finally speak my mind. Would you?
Get the fuck back in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. No, I'm kidding. I swear. Alright, time to backtrack for the last time. Huey calls the cops on her, trying to frame her and shit. But this dumbass doesn't know anything about computers and left her SSD intact. The people sent to retrieve Iris explains this, and Huey decides to, yeah, you guessed it, kill them. But not before they start the reboot sequence for Iris. And she's back, baby! Using the power of friendship and whatever language ChatGPT runs on, she gets Gaybot. You know what? I'll give him a name. His name is Pat. She gets Pat to join her team. And with this, the dynamic duo that would change the world for the— what the fuck? He killed himself? Bro, it's not that deep, I promise. Anyways, she gets help from the people that Pat was tasked with killing, and they grant her something more than hacks. An admin status. Yep, she's now past the threshold of a control panel. She goes to see Huey and break things off in person, like the matured woman she is. God, I think I've fallen. But as most Nigerians would tell you, Okafor's law is real. He rolls a nat 20, and for the first time since bagging Starlight back in the days of The Boys, he managed to get a woman to feel emotions. Oh, how all the characters in this movie have grown. She gets caught up in her emotions and he knocks the brakes off of her. And he pulls the whole, bitch, you ain't shit without me, toxic boyfriend trope. But he took way too long killing her, and that was enough time for her plot armor to lock the fuck back in. And she managed to one-up him, literally drilling a hole in his skull. She has some epiphany, and we get another banger as she rides off into the sunset. This movie gets 5 tropical islands out of 7 cowboys. Hi, Postscript Michael here. Just a few words to leave you with. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, be sure to check out my other content. I'm sure you'd love them. I'll be putting out more reactions and gaming content soon. Also, the live streams will be every Sunday now. Tune into my Twitch to learn more. And yeah, that's it. Once again, this is Kid, trying his best. Stay safe, gang.
This gas, I'll do it all for the kid from the past. The levels like ocean, we breaking the bag. Counting them hundreds, it's all for this bag. Wait, this gas, hop in the beam of my